So I guess you could say, when the individual cannot sustain his bullshit, it will all fall. And that's my concern. I see ideas. I see things that require energy. And I look at it from the standpoint of the sheer logistics and the numbers. And what I run into is, holy crap. That's what I run into. So the old Coach Catfish ain't stupid. I want to go out there and hang out in the bayou. I'd much rather do that than talk about this crap. That's not the point. That listen, that don't look right. It made me look like some old man trying to look like a young man. No, I'm trying to keep the sweat out of my eyes. It's hot as hell up here. I've been working out in the garden. We're on the last part of our cucumbers and our tomatoes and everything else. I've been out hoeing the weeds and getting ready for the watermelons. So I've been thinking about all this stuff. And what I understand is, when you become a god, you forget that you are very odd. Because there's only so much room for gods in the universe. And if you think you won, you probably ain't. You'd know that from birth. That's kind of stuff that ain't hid from you. You don't hide that kind of shit. So as a species, the individuals cannot promote their own life. They can't make food. That's a concern. It's that simple. And the technology has become gross and bloated and overgrown. It's good stuff, but it's not sustainable except under very... There's something up there that I'm not sure what it is. Oh, it's a chicken. Never mind. I've been watching these alien movies, and I'm afraid I might have some kind of alien up in my roof just appear and come and... It's like that peacock I got. I don't trust that peacock. I'm not sure if it's a real peacock. I think it might attack me. So well, anyway, I won't talk about that. Once you think you're a god, you let your guard down. You think you're impermeable from all the spunyables and immorals and all that toils. The thing is, you're not. And the whole human race has been infected with this God complex. Oh, I got my God and your God. Oh, no, you got your God and my God. No, that's chocolate. But to some people, chocolate is a god. And it can be, if it's the right kind. They got some good ones out there. One of them times, my sister, under her tree for Christmas, got these things. I didn't know what they was. It's called Godavas. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from the bayou. And I thought, well, if I just eat one or two, it's okay. Well, anyway, I got in her Godavas, and I found out it's like a $200 piece of chocolate. And people stupid, they pay that kind of money for chocolate. But I felt bad anyway, but it was good stuff. I wouldn't spend that kind of money. I'd have bought something I could have used. Like a used Yamaha motor to stick on my John boat. Something like that. Not no chocolate. Anyway, when you're God, I guess, you can just get all the chocolate you want. And when you're God, I guess you don't have to settle for a John boat. You can get one of them mosquitoes to make you feel like you got big mosquitoes. They eat your ass up. You know how the bayou is. Anyway, that's the God complex. People have forgot they really aren't gods. But it's a virus that's infected their operating system. And they continue to think they are. And they're immune from the harshness of the universe. We live in a Goldilocks upon Goldilocks upon Goldilocks superposition to have life at all as we know it. And I see rhetoric, and the rhetoric that I hear doesn't seem to realize that they live in a very stratified, dynamic, solution-solving machine, the universe. In other words, shit happens. When will we wake up and get serious and realize that's what's important is the impotence of the human race? What we think and we know and we understand, that's what's important. Human race. So if you follow the guy of God, you better stop and realize if you can't feed yourself, clothe yourself, shelter yourself, then you just fucking dead meat. You vulture food. You rodent droppings at some point. And that's where it goes. Hate to bust your bubble. That's the reality of the real universe. Not the one dreamed up in the imagination of some fool that has a mental illness. No, I'm just playing when I do that. Sorta. Yeah. It feels better when I get the other side moving. Anyway. Wake up, folks. You ain't gods. But you are at odds with reality. And the human being is worth saving. Even if it ain't that shaving, it's still worth saving. So wake up. Get strong. Be strong. Have heart. There's a Hebraic phrase for that. But since we're not into the perspective, except for the Gaia God, it's be strong. Look to goodness. And that's a bad thing to say, because it's a relative time what goodness is. The road to hell is paved in goodness for somebody. So tread lightly and be it delightly. Hallelujah.